Hey everybody, KOEG here. Recently on my live stream over at twitch.tv/mark, I've had a lot of people come in and stop by to ask the following question. Where can they get the best units or armor? And in this video, I'm going to be explaining just that. Let's just jump into it. Luckily enough, now that the items are available in game to be found, it's easier for me to show you where each set drops. First, starting with the Psyche set that drops off of the Daybreak province, either the Exploration or the Super Hard Advanced quest. This is one of the most sought after armor sets in the game. The Psyche set as a 3-piece set gives you some really decent stats as well. The full set giving you 60 across all of your damage stats, melee, ranged, and technique, 80 dexterity, and 25 PP. Now this is also one of the harder armor sets to be able to obtain in the game as well. The reason for that is because you need this guy to spawn. But not only do you need this guy to spawn, but you need to break multiple pieces upon his body in order to initiate each drop. To get the rear unit, you would need to destroy his horn. To get the arm unit, you would need to destroy the little gem that sits upon his waist. Then finally, you would need to destroy the left and right armor pieces that reside on his feet to be able to get the legs. So not only are you dealing with a battle to break all the pieces on his body, but you're also then going to have to deal with RNG at the end. Even though you've destroyed the pieces on his body, it is still not a guaranteed drop. That's what makes the Psyche set so rare. So the next one we're going to be talking about is the Brissa set, which drops off of the Nightfall province, Exploration, or Super Hard quest. Luckily enough, this one's a little bit easier to drop because all you have to do is kill the boss. You don't have to break any special pieces to increase the drop rate or anything like that. So this one is probably going to be your safest bet to farm, but it still takes a while because these are not easy grabs. Now the next set that we're going to talk about is the Lightning Bolt set that you get from the Thunder Dogs or EXP Dogs. Now this set is really worth noting because it's a 2-piece set and not a 3-piece set, but it comes in 2 different 2-piece sets. So the first 2-piece set that's really worth noting is actually the arms and legs. So assuming you get this to spawn in the first place on running your Super Hard Advanced quests, and you get one of these to spawn, if these do drop and you get the arm and legs, you're in luck. The arms and legs alone being a 2-piece set will give you 50 stats across all of your attack stats as well as 15 PP. Whereas a rear and a weapon that drops off of the dog will then also give you 50 attack stats across the board, as well as another 15 PP. Meaning if you're lucky enough to not only get a weapon and the entire set, you're looking at 100 bonus stats and 30 PP overall. So this one is another 2-piece set that drops off of False Gemini. This one's a little bit harder to name, so we're just going to call it the Gemini set. Now the Gemini set's a little bit easier for me to show you because this is the one that I'm currently wearing. The set for a 2-piece set being the arms and legs gives you 120 HP, 20 PP, and 60 dexterity. Now that leads me into talking about the best rear unit that does not have a set. Ideally, the reason why this is the best rear unit is because it gives you 35 attack across the board in addition to it gives you 15 PP. So for example, the reason why this is so good is if you have the Lightning Dog arms and legs, which gives you 50 attack stats across the board and 15 PP, this will give you 35 attacks across the board and another 15 PP just for having these alone, which gives you 85 attack stats across the board as well as 30 PP, and that is probably the best because you do not need a weapon for this. The other cool thing to know is that the Whittle Wings and the Lightning Dog set don't have high requirements, so generally getting your classes to about 55 would be the best way to go for these. Some honorable mentions would probably be the Cry, Varder, and Haze sets, but those are currently broken. Currently, the Haze sets and the Varder set and the Cry set have weapons available and tied to them in the Japanese version of the game, giving you the full set bonus. However, you only get half of the set bonus in the North American version of the game because those weapons are not available at this moment in time. With the fact that they're not available at this moment in time, I'm not even going to mention the stat bonuses that you would get. Although they're still really significant and really good for you in early progression, they're just not good overall and to go out of your way to farm for. Now there is one more set that is incredibly rare, and that's the Noirga set. The Noirga set drops only on the rare version of Dragon X or Dragon EX, which is from Dragon Ultra Exploration or the super hard Dragon Altar Advanced quest. Now I stuttered over my words there for a second, because then I also realized while I was saying it that it also can spawn off the City Urgent quest as well. Now while I go continue to grind and gamble everything away because I definitely don't have a problem, I'm definitely not addicted to the Rappy slots. You are, not me. This video was actually supposed to be a PSA where I told you guys that the unit sets are not working and which ones currently are. But instead, I would rather have gone out and told you where to get some of these sets for yourself, because that's a little bit easier. This way, not only do you know where to grind, but you know where not to waste your time. So thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for everything. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out of here.